What is going on, everyone? This is Captain Blue Shell coming to you guys again from Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today, we're taking our first look at the Supermarine Spitfire. It's a plane I've been looking forward to for a very long time now, and very excited to finally fly it, so stick around. It's Captain Blue Shell.
Well, if it isn't Captain Blue Shell.
And today's video is just going to be a quick first look. The startup, we're going to take off and then hopefully land it successfully. Benji. And before we get our Mona Lisa into the air, ladies and gentlemen, there's a few gauges that we're going to go ahead and go over, some of which are quite important for us to keep our eyes on as we are flying this beautiful, magnificent machine. First thing we're going to take a look at are the RPMs. Now, when we are in the air, we want our RPMs to be around 2650, so it's going to be about right around there. And boost, we are going to try to keep our boost. Remember, more acceleration, the more boost you have, at around 7. And with these two set, you can enjoy your Spitfire all day long, no problems whatsoever. As we are climbing with the Spitfire that can climb relatively fast, we want to go ahead and keep our RPMs to about 2850, so a little bit higher up on the mark. And also too, we want our boost to not exceed 12. So do not go over to 12, and that's going to last you for about an hour. So an hour of climbing there, you should be okay. I wouldn't push anything more after that. The maximum amount of stress you can put on your plane is, we are talking about 3000 RPMs, and do not exceed 18 on the boost. This should not be kept at any length of time. And so with the Spitfire, guys, like we said, 2650 for the RPMs, 7 on the boost, and then for the speed, we're going to try to keep it around 180, and you should do very good with that. Should be right as rain. So guys, also too, let's go ahead and take a look around our beautiful Spitfire. Here we have our landing gear. Here as well for the positions. Also too, if that does not work, if your landing gear fails, you have an emergency switch for the landing gear. It's very useful. Hopefully we won't be needing that. Down here we also have our external fuel tank. Over here we have our fuel pressure knob. We have our engine primer. Also to our wobble pump too, as well, as we are going to be starting it. Also too, guys, down here we've got our boost coil, and then also to our starter down here. What's really cool about this is that you can actually push into the middle and actually press both of them simultaneously at the same time, as you would do in a real Spitfire. We have our radio controls over here. We've got our throttle, propeller, and mixture too as well over there. And then of course we have our pitch trim, and then these buttons down here, which I've never understood. Our fuel switch pump is all the way down here. It is completely impossible to access, and yet it is quite important. Also too, guys, we have our door, which I think is absolutely amazing. Look at this. You can do the lock and then also open the door. Good show. Couple of other dials and then we'll go ahead and get started, I promise. We have our oxygen over here. Also too, over here we have our gallons and our fuel. Now the interesting with this is that we would have to press this button to actually check it. They did this because it would, wear out the battery to save electricity, all that good stuff. So pressing that button, it's going to go ahead and check your gallons for you, and then it'll go ahead and go back as it was. And we have a little bloop, and then we have a bloop. So let's go ahead, get this baby started, get it into the air. First thing we're going to do is to use our wobble pump. Basically, we're going to go ahead and give this a few pumps, and basically we're just going to rapidly click that. Fuel pressure knob, I'm going to go ahead and turn that off until we get about 10 to 12,000 feet into the air. Also too, before we go ahead and get it started, I'm going to go ahead and put my mixture up, and then also to the propeller up to as well, all the way. So let's go ahead and start up our plane. We're going to go ahead and be pressing into the middle of start and booster coil, but first, ladies and gentlemen, we have to make sure that our prop is clear, no obstructions. Yes, we are good. We're going to go ahead and click here right in the middle. Clear prop, clear prop. There we go, prop is starting. Oh, listen to her, lads, listen. What an absolutely beautiful beautiful sound that is. Before we lift off, I want to go ahead and make sure that our door is closed and locked. Yes, it is jolly good. And the thing about the Spitfire with the canopy is that you can go ahead, it's common practice to close the canopy after you've taken off. So as we're in the air, you want your speed to be about 150, and then you can go ahead and close the canopy. Until then, just enjoy the beautiful sun and the sky. Also too, ladies and gentlemen, before we take off, the very most important switch that's the hardest to find for us to go ahead and toggle before we set off is going to be the little fuel pump switch here too as well. And that's the one, there we go. And before we take off for the very first time, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead, take a look at that beautiful Spitfire. Look at its magnificence, ladies and gents. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely amazing. And we're ready to go ahead and get this into the air. We're ready, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna start throttling up. Little by little, very little throttle. Now, as you will notice in the Spitfire, it will take a little bit of time for your throttle to actually follow through. As soon as you put the throttle up, it's going to take a few seconds for it to register, and then your Spitfire will be accelerating shortly thereafter. And what a beautiful, magnificent sight this is, guys. A little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And we're almost there, almost there, almost there. A little bit more, we don't want to overdo it. It is going a little bit to the left, just a little bit to the left, that's all right. All right, we're ready to go ahead and start getting this puppy into the air. Let's go ahead. There we go. Smooth as butter. And guys, I mean, look at this scenery. Look at the landscape. Oh, also 2 gears. I'm gonna go ahead and put up our landing gear too as well. Look at that magnificence there. Absolutely beautiful and amazing. Just look at it, guys. One of the most beautifully designed airplanes in the world, with one of the most beautiful scenes in all of England. By George, it's beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and also definitely close the canopy here too, guys. Almost forgot about that. We were almost sucked out of the entire airplane. Guys, it does not get any better than this. It just does not. A Spitfire, a dream come true, soaring through the air with the beautiful, like we said, English countryside. Where's my tea? Where is my cup of tea? And I changed the time a little bit too as well. Absolute magnificence, guys. Look at that, with the sunrise, the plane just overhead. Let's go ahead and see if we can do a quick roll with it, guys. Just really quick. Here we go. And here we go. Try to keep it up. Try to keep it up. There we go. There we go. There we go. Back up onto the yoke. And almost perfect. Good job, guys. Also too, guys, let's go ahead and check a loop here. Let's see if she can actually loop. Let's go ahead and do that now. There we go. Trying to keep it steady. Keeping it steady. There we go. There we go. There we go. Level with the horizon. Down and then a little bit more up. Alright, almost perfect. No, I mean, but what a plane. What a plane, lads. What a plane. Oh my god, I can't believe that I'm actually flying this right now. And it just feels absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'm just glad that I could fly it. I'm glad to experience it. And there are going to be tons of more hours to come with this. God, this is why I love this game. I just absolutely love this game. Alright, chaps, let's go ahead and attempt to land this beautiful, magnificent dream, shall we? That runway is coming up a little bit closer than I had expected, but that's alright. With our skills, we should be good, right? Let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and start getting the flaps down here. I'm going to go ahead and start up landing gear here too as well. There we go. Let's go ahead and try to line it up as best as we can. A little bit less speed. There we go. Coming in a little bit hard. It's still wanting to go to the left a little bit though too as well. There we go. Basically what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just glide it up into there. We're just a little bit fast. That's alright. Here we go. And yes, touchdown. Touchdown, we got touchdown. Yes, we made it. We made that alive, guys. Awesome job. Congratulations. we are good. I just love the way that you can just kind of pop a wheelie there too if you want to without your propeller actually touching the ground. It's actually... it's like a mini game. This is actually quite fun. Here we go. Woo! Pop a wheelie. Probably the worst landing we've ever done in our life, guys. Takes some getting used to, but oh my goodness, the plane, its beauty, its magnificence absolutely makes up for it. I mean, look at it. With the sunrise that we've got going on now here, it's absolutely amazing, looks incredible, and I'm absolutely honored to fly it. No, but I hope you guys enjoyed it with me. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Definitely follow, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch too as well. Until the next beautiful aviation adventure, it's Captain Blue Shell. I'm out.